I bet you can guess my favorite table service restaurant. My favorite table service restaurant is, drum roll please, since you can't hear the music, I won't play a drum roll. I didn't get one right anyway. So, Ohana, yes, it is Ohana. Dad loves Ohana. If you like Ohana, hit that love button, that little red heart thing, so I can see the hearts going over. I love seeing those little hearts and those little likes floating across the screen. If you like Ohana, Ohana just one of those places that meat cooked over fire on sticks, served in copious proportions. Dad is happy. Dad is happy. That just makes me happy. I think they serve some green stuff there. I don't know. I don't eat it. Yeah, I do. I eat a little bit of it, but I even ate the salad once. But yes, I'm there for the steak and for the pork and for the chicken and for the shrimpies. Yeah, whatever they got. Meat on sticks. Just that's what I want. What could be better than that? So Ohana. Oh, and then the bread pudding. When we go to Ohana almost every trip. We haven't been there in a while. It's time to go back. But the first time they changed from, they used to give you pineapple with caramel sauce for dessert. The first time they changed to the bread pudding, we decided we weren't going to do the bread pudding. They were still giving you the choice with the pineapple and the caramel, whatever you want to say. So we decided not to try the bread pudding. We just weren't going to do it. We were traditional. We're going to stick. The server said, okay, that's fine, but I'm going to bring you one. Here man-child was probably 15, 16 at the time, and we had kind of eating contest, and my belly was full, and I really just wanted a little pineapple to kind of top off the meal, but they brought out this bread pudding, and so ice cream, big old scoops of ice cream on it, and so, all right, I'll give it a try, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I ate, and I ate. We ended up eating 2 of those that night, when we weren't going to touch it at all. 2 big old bowls of bread pudding and ice cream. Needless to say, we were all really stuffed by the time it was time we left that. But I love that bread pudding and ice cream. I got a taste for it. I wish we'd have gone to Ohana last week, Mrs. Mom. I wish we'd have taken that 4 o'clock Ohana reservation I found. Anyway, all right. So that's my favorite table service restaurant at Walt Disney World. Number 2 is the Hoop-de-Doo review. Hoop-de-doo-doo. I love the Hoop-de-doo. I like the show. I like the food. It's chicken and ribs and beans and potatoes and all that fatty goodness. Just the stuff you should eat on vacation. And I even like the salad. It was the best salad I'd ever eaten. It's nothing special. That dressing just was perfect the first time I had it. And the second time was too. But I really liked the Hoop-de-Doo review, the food at the Hoop-de-Doo review. Number 3, Cinderella's Royal Table. Now, Cinderella's Royal Table is kind of a high-end. Hoop-de-Doo is kind of a high-end, but Cinderella's Royal Table is kind of fancy. You're eating there in a castle. You got the princesses coming out. It's just a really nice experience. It may be the best quality meal we've ever had at Disney. We've eaten at Le Cellier. We've eaten at a lot of different places. Haven't eaten at the California Grill yet. Haven't eaten at Victoria and Albert's. But for quality food, it was probably the best quality meal we've ever had at Disney World. Okay, so now let's go to the other end of the spectrum, from really fancy to sci-fi dine-in. Now, I don't go to sci-fi dine-in for the fine dining. I go to sci-fi dine-in for the fun. You sit in that car, you watch the movies. It's just fun. I grew up going to drive-in theaters. And this is just so kitsy and cute. Yeah, the movies aren't aren't recent. They're black and white. They're just trailers for old B movies and C movies and D movies. Some pretty awful movies, but it's just the atmosphere is so much fun. I just love sci-fi dining, and the shakes and burgers are pretty good. All right, what comes next? Character breakfast. I'm going to use Tusker House because it's the one that we typically go to because we're usually trying to do some kind of dining package at Animal Kingdom, and that's where we like to eat is breakfast at Tusker House. Disney does buffet breakfast really, really well. The food is usually good. There's some special items at Tusker House, but I really enjoy the character breakfast at Tusker House. Winnie the Pooh, not Winnie the Pooh, you got Donald and Daisy and Mickey and Minnie and Goofy all in their safari gear, and it's just a lot of fun to go to character breakfast at Tusker House. Now, whichever character you want, all the character breakfasts are pretty good. So, whichever character breakfast fits you, that's the one you ought to go to. All right. The next one. We went to this one Tuesday morning. We went to Olivia's Cafe. Mrs. Mom loves Olivia's Cafe. It is a quiet, off the beaten path. If you're using Disney transportation, it's really hard to get to. It's in the Old Key West Resort. But there's an omelet there that Mrs. Mom just loves. If you want kind of a quiet, we were there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and there were like 4 other tables that were filled at that time. So it's a nice, quiet atmosphere, kind of away from the hustle and bustle that you get at most of the other restaurants. So Olivia's Cafe is the next one on our list. Okay, I'm going to cut this down a little bit and end it with Via Napoli. Via Napoli pizza at Epcot. It is the best pizza at Walt Disney World. We ate there a couple of years ago with some friends from Australia. Just big old family pizza, salad, and the zeppelis, the little donut balls that they serve at the end of the meal. Really good. So, I could go on and on. There's probably 30 or 40 restaurants I could mention, but those are kind of the top ones, the ones that we think about going back to every time we go. Those are my favorite Disney World restaurants. Again, I know a lot of you are putting down your favorites, and if you've got favorites, put them down in the comments. Like I see Lisa, she said finally getting to try Tusker House. Debbie says Cinderella's Royal Table, you got to try it. Debbie says bread pudding is awesome. Yes, it is. Rosencrown. There's another one. Rosencrown for Pat. Al says the chef learned that his wife was allergic to bananas. Hoop-de-doo. A lot of people like the hoop-de-doo. Yeah. Those are some good restaurants. The bottom line is there are a lot of good restaurants at Walt Disney World. We don't all have the same taste buds. We don't all like the same things. Whatever you like, you should try it. Give it a try. Thanks so much for watching Dad's video. For more simple, fun, magic Walt Disney World information, go to Dad's Guide to WDW.com. You can do that by clicking the I button that's popping up on the screen right now. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and get more Dad's YouTube videos with Daditude.